Hello and welcome once again. Today I'll be reviewing and unboxing Hasbro's Megazord from the original Power Ranger series. So let's begin.
Each package contains two pieces, which is composed of the two legs, the torso and the sword, and finally the arms and the chest. I'll get started with the Mastodon and Pterodactyl. This is a very budget-friendly set. It's about $50. All boxes contain this little booklet, but I'll get into that later. Okay, so here we have the Mastodon and Pterodactyl pieces along with the two cannons.
You will need pliers to get this one out.
Okay, let me get this piece out. It's looking actually pretty good. Not bad.
Let's get this one out real quick.
I'm glad they took the time to put some details in the cannons. Okay, so now that he's out of the box, I'm seeing that there's a lot of details that are missing. A lot of stickers, a lot of coloring. But overall, I think it's still a good piece for the price that you're getting.
Which I don't really mind because I'll be working on these pieces later on.
Okay, so now we move on to the Pterodactyl. There's really not much to it, but I have to say that the sculpture for this piece is really well done. And just like its counterpart, it's also missing a lot of coloring. But this is not a collector's item. This was intended to play with. Just enough articulation in the wings and the head. Not bad at all. And now we'll proceed to open up the Triceratops and Saber-toothed Tiger. I'm really glad they released this set, as many of us couldn't get the original back in the 90s. And the other releases were selling for a much higher price, such as Legacy or Solo Chogokin versions. I like the fact that the packaging fits perfectly with the figures. I appreciate the effort they put into detail, despite the fact that it's missing so much coloring. But that's nothing a little bit of paint can fix, which I intend to do, so stay tuned. There's really not much articulation in this figure. The cannon goes up and down, revealing a little bit of more sculpture. And the head moves up, but that's needed for when you do the transformation, which I'll get into later on. And here we have the Saber-toothed Tiger. Besides the Mastodon, this one is also lacking a lot of detailing and stickers. However, they make up for it by having good sculpting. The head moves up and down. There's no articulation in the legs. And the cannon does the same thing as the Triceratops. It's pretty basic. I really wish the interior of the legs was not hollowed out.
But you know what they say, you get what you pay for.
Okay, last but not least, we have the T-Rex and the sword. Let's cut them open real quick. Always be careful when handling sharp objects. Believe it or not, the reason why I got this set is exactly for the lack of detail. I love painting and I love detailing. I want to customize it to my style and I want to make it look screen accurate. Okay, so here we have the sword. There is some sculpting into it, but not really much detail, so there's really not much to talk about. I think out of all the figures, this is the one that has the most detailing. The tail is also hollowed up, and it just moves up and down. I really love all the little details they actually put into this figure, especially on the top section. There is a little bit of articulation in the legs. You can tilt the head up, and the mouth can open pretty wide. Tiny arms that you can move up and down. The color scheme of the figure will need some readjustment as well. And here we have the full set, finally. All 5 pieces gathered together. If this is the first time with the figures, these little booklets will come in handy as they come with instructions on how to put the pieces together. It's a step-by-step process, very easy to understand, to help you put together the Megazord. But even if you didn't have him, it's easy to figure out. You can also try tanker mode if you'd like. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.